All right, week what number 5 of PBAL. We are facing. Oh, okay. Well, I'm facing an opponent that didn't bring a Terra. That's cool. They still have an extremely good team, though, as you can see. This what do you say? OU, UU, OU, OU. I think it's RU and then OU. So as you can see, they have a very scary team. No Terra is good though. Yeah, after losing last week, getting our first loss last week by completely throwing our entire team face first into Annihilate, we're gonna try to do better this week. So as you can see, my opponent doesn't have a my opponent doesn't have hazard control. So I'm gonna try to hazard stack. They could have literally 5 boots right now, and that wouldn't be horrible for them, but you know, they don't have that. We're gonna try to take advantage of that. But yeah, good luck on to them. Hopefully it's a fun game with no hacks, yada yada yada. But yeah, really trying to get back in the groove here, because I was really upset at myself last week for the way that I prepped. Also for Terra my first DPD to make a week 2, and I knew that that was gonna be bad, and I decided to do it anyway. And I paid a price. I'm gonna try to play better this week. I had to be mindful of healing wishes too. That's the second time one of those kind of messes me up. Okay, we're gonna find out if this thing is choice scarf. Because the only way that it spits me if it is. So, there goes the pressure. Yep. I mean, they could fear knockoff. They could also try to do some things. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock first, because Stealth Rocks are always nice. Larios. Yeah. Yeah. Shadow Ball probably 2-shots me if he has it. Shadow Ball, yes. So we'll see. There could be Expert Bell, there could be Focus Sash, there could be a number of things. They are gonna withdraw. Best case scenario for me. Going to Swampert, please. Lava Golem. Oh, there we actually go into Hitran. Okay. I'm okay with this. As I set up my rocks. We didn't see an air balloon, so that's good. I'm gonna taunt you so you don't set up hazards. I do have rapid spin, but I would rather not have to use it. At least not this fast, this soon, this early in the game. I will assume they just attack, but you know, if they do, I can just spike up a few. Oh, they were gonna try to taunt me. That's not the first time somebody tries to do that to my Deoxys, to be honest with you. I could start spiking you up. I will get trapped to the thing though. Or I could go into you and try to start launching some things. You do have 2 flying types. I think I'm just gonna try to spike up a little bit. Yeah, I have regretted not having spikes on the past. Magma Storm will trap me though, and that's another reason why I didn't want to necessarily go into Shifu. I really don't want to get burned, or potentially get burned by that. So we're gonna set up another layer spikes. If it doesn't burn me with this lava plume, I can set up a 3rd layer. If it burns me, such is life. Right. So I can set up a 3rd layer spikes and potentially let them get Stealth Rocks up, or I can taunt them. I'm gonna set up a 3rd layer. If they go for Stealth Rock, then they just outplay me. There goes those. They go for Lava Bloom. Okay, perfect. Alright. So our Deoxys set at 3-layer spikes, which is fantastic. From here, we could go to you. We can also go to you. Going to you actually guarantees me damage though. So I think I'm gonna do that. And I know they probably go Zapdos, or even Latios for that matter, but that's fine. Zapdos if he's defensive versus my Urshifu. You will be taking a good chunk, but then I can go into Landorus and try to pressure. Not quite. This place always Surfing Strikes up. Yep. Strike twice. That is a Zapdos. That's a great name too. I don't think this is a 2-shot, unfortunately. And a third. Yep. Okay. So this is about 50%. So this is just defensive Zapdos, right? Your standard team, it's Zapdos. Yeah. Okay. So they could just roost here. I'm gonna go to you on U-turn. Because I don't want to have to take a hit from this. But the problem is if I go this, they're gonna have to like play mind games. Which is annoying. So let's go into PR. Can always poison something with a U-turn. We're playing for behind, but you know, in order to get the hazards up, it might have been worth it. Again, it really depends on. That's why I didn't want to go Landers. Okay, cool. We don't get paralyzed. We don't get confused, which is fantastic. Could try to roost. They will have to risk the move though. And if they go, the problem is if they go Swampert, then I'm in trouble. So I'm just gonna do the thing. They're gonna U-turn themselves. Perfect. Okay. Anything but hit drain here could signify a potential poison for Toxic Chain. That will go and just hit drain. Okay. Right. It's gonna take a lot of damage. Right. If I Rocky Helmet on this thing, Zapdos will be dead to the Surfing Strikes, which will be funny. Okay, we can go to you. I don't think it's a good play. Could go to you and try to do the thing. I think we always go to you though, right? That's just a better play. Their left is on this thing. Good to know. I am extremely happy they didn't bring their Terra. Heracross Terra is annoying. I'm just gonna go for the Surfer Strikes. They're gonna let me get this. Perfect. Maybe they're hoping that I will get like burn, but not today, sir. Not today. Not with the punching glove. Interesting item. It has to have it for the Ushifus. Maybe a way to make up for, you know, having taken away the power from their moves. But you should always go Zapdos here. Thing is, I can go. You go Zapdos, I go fast. If you U-turn, I have to maneuver around that. But once we can get rid of these Zapdos, things will be looking a little bit better for us. Darkrai is incredibly scary as usual. Take off. So they're gonna go Latios. Okay. But I have to go Umbreon here though, right? Unfortunately, you know, if he specs, I'm gonna get super punished. But let me see. Latios. If you're like specs versus my Umbreon. I don't die to it, but 2 could kill me. I think it's probably an obvious switch here. So they could go into Aura Sphere, but you know, that's just a risk that we had to take. Aura Sphere, yeah, that should be a 2-shot. That's actually not. That actually is not, which is good for us. I can put up a wish here. So, Aura Sphere. Aura Sphere from Mr. Latios. So you're not specs, obviously. Did about that. Yeah, okay. I do wonder what you are. I gotta throw up a wish here though, right? I'm gonna drop a wish. I don't think you go for a spear again. Yep. Okay. Ghost Swamper is annoying. No, Ghost to strike twice. Okay. This is how you get your rules off, I guess. No, I kinda wish I had Toxic. Yeah, they're gonna get a ruse off, which is super annoying. Super annoying. But it signifies potentially getting the thing with you, right? Potentially getting the Toxic. Oh, they actually just go for the Raw Hurricane, man. The balls. The balls. Okay. Do I want to go for Poison Jab here? Do I just want to go for the thing? If I just go for the thing, if I get a Toxic, that will be super good. If I don't get it, that's going to suck. I am going to go for the U-turn. Oh, they're just gonna keep going for it. Okay. Be my guess. Please get a Toxic. A Toxic. Well, I know this Zapdos is the thing, right? Okay. So what can I go into? I could go into Terrapagos here and just launch off the Meteor Beam. What is Terrapagos good for? It's good for something later on, though. I know this Zapdos is this. So if I go to Landorus here, a cool Sludge Wave is really not doing a whole lot though. Could go to you. Actually, I think we're gonna do that. I may regret this, but I can always try to get the Terra Shell back with Wish. So yeah, let's just go for the Meteor Beam. I think you either ruse or you oh, you're actually gonna, oh, and you're actually so slow. Oh my god, I could have just killed you with a what's the name? With Urshifu. Or maybe it has Roar? We'll take it. Okay, this thing is dead. We're +1. Life is good. Life is really good. That is dark, right? Okay. Versus you, I could Rapid Spin, try to get a speed boost. How much are we doing to this? Let me see. My Terrapagos, Terrastal versus Darkrai. So if I get myself to +1. Ah, that is interesting. I'm gonna try the Rapid Spin. We're gonna see if you are Choice Scarf. Oh, that does so much damage. Okay. So we get +1, which means we should be faster if you're not Choice Scarf. If you're Choice Scarf, that sucks. But then he still has to flinch us. He's no Choice Scarf. Perfect. Please die. Oh, Terrapagos. You're the GOAT, dude. You're the GOAT. That is so good. That is so good. This is the poison guy. Oh, this is this. Sure. I'm pretty sure I two-shot you. So we're gonna go for the Terra Storm. Yeah, that's a two-shot. Maybe should have done that last turn, but you know, we'll take it. Sends us into Umbreon. That is fine. I think I can actually kill you with a foul play here. So I think I might just go for that. Because I should be faster than you, right? Yeah, I am faster. That confirms I am faster. I don't think this is a speed tie. Let me see. Swampert. Umbreon is... Yeah, I'm 100% faster than you. Let's just kill you. No rocks for you if that thing had rocks. And Umbreon gets another kill. Umbreon is my kill leader. After all, so far this season, which is interesting. What do they have? They still have the PECHARUNT, which is scary. They still have the Latios. That is PECHARUNT. Okay. Yep. Yep. This Pokemon is annoying because it can do a number of things. They're gonna roar you. Yeah, that's annoying. Yep, that is annoying. And Porsche Puppeteer. Yep. That is always a possibility with this damn Pokemon. But that means that you're gonna take damage from Spike and whatnot when you come back in. So we'll take it. Now if I wasn't poison, this will be an easy switch. But I'm thinking I'm gonna have to sacrifice my Serendipity here? Maybe not. If he calls it, he calls it. But I'm gonna go Fess and perfect. That is fine. That is fine. Yeah. You take all that damage. Now my Fess should be slower than this thing, which means I can just U-turn out. Actually my Fess, I don't know if my Fess is slower than this. Which is annoying. There's nothing I can do to it because I didn't bring a dark move. So I'm just gonna U-turn. That's fine. I am gonna go to Landorus though. In case they decide to go for the Malignant Chain. Nope, they just go for it. Okay. Yep. It's fine. I will go... Okay, should I go for a Psychic here? No, I think I just go for the U-turn. You actually stay in. You had to have some balls, sir. Holy cow. Okay. This Pokemon is being annoying. We're gonna go to Fess. Malignant Chain, yep. That is not a problem. That is 2 Malignant Chains, they only get 8 of those. I'm gonna roost. Take my time. Shadow Ball. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Well, he nicknamed it a no stall, and this thing is going to be stally, so... You turn out into Umbreon. We're gonna wish, and we're gonna do things. So let's go into Umbreon. Shadow Ball. Oh, that does nothing. Perfect. Big fan. Big fan. So, what is the last move on it? I really don't know. Parting Shot, maybe. I will guess. Yeah, Toxic's annoying, but you know, such is life. This Nasty Plot is gonna be annoying. I am going to wish, though. Malignant Chain. Perfect. No, that's not a concern. That is 3 Malignant Chains. Soon you will be out. Having to PP stall though is annoying. Yeah. Let's go ahead and protect. Not today, sir. Not today. Malignant chain, no gas. Yep. That is 4. Little by little, but we'll get you there. We will get you there. I promise you that. Which comes through. Get a lefties. Poison is slowly annoying me. Yep. Yeah, we had to put another wish in the air. That is 5 malignant change. There goes our wish. Mm-hmm. 219. 123. We're gonna protect. Yeah. There's a shadow bolt. This poison puppeteer is annoying. Really annoying. Okay. And I think this is just gonna put us back to half health, right? Yep. So we go fast. There are 5 malignant chains, so they had 3 more. And then they're up. Just gonna shadow ball, that makes sense. Doesn't do much of anything. Just gonna ruse. Mm-hmm. Goes the shadow ball. Yep. Oh, gonna U-turn. I mean, I guess we just go into you and try to end these games, dude. Shadow ball. Okay. I mean, honestly, if you go to Larios at this point, just go to Larios. Screw it. Alright, enough of those games. Have a good day. And there's Larios. And choice scarf though, so that sucks. I guess it becomes choose your sack, right? If he goes for the psychic move, that sucks. If he goes for the thing, I can go into you, then go into you. I think I'm gonna go into Umbreon, hope that he goes for... Sucks for Umbreon, but I think he's doing his job. Ice Beam, okay. That is a very neutral play. Critical hit too. Well, good thing I cannot get frozen, I suppose. Okay. So here we go fast. We're gonna tear a dark U-turn into Landorus and then finish it off with a U-turn or a sludge wave or something. This could be... No, this is not a scarf. There's no way this is scarf. Unless that happens. Okay. Sure, man. Larios. Landorus. I really like to get this off. Anyways, so we Terra you and we go for the U-turn, right? I mean, if it is luck, then that's gonna be it anyway. Watch me toe out immediately. crit into freeze though. That is just nice. So it might be Scarf. Still frozen. Yep. Yeah. Almost for certain at this point that is Scarf. Still frozen. Still frozen. Oh my god, thank you! Thank you, Fess! Oh, you're GOAT! That only took 5 freaking ice beams. I'm gonna U-turn now here. Unless I get frozen again. Oh my god, thank god. Alright, Urshifu should have this then. Unless we get frozen again. But yeah, let's just go for this and try to end this, dude. That was so painful to watch. Alright. There goes the ice beam. Ah, thank god. Alright, GG's, dude. Freaking ice beams. Freaking god, dude. Alright, fun game. We're gonna take the file. And yeah, nice recovery from last week. Hopefully we can keep the momentum going. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye now.